Hello everyone, this is Sincere Ray of Sincere Ray's channel, and welcome again. I'm outside today. It's beautiful and sunny, but it is cold, and I really should have worn gloves. But this morning, my mother and I noticed that there were a few birds out, and the birds have sort of disappeared here because you probably can hear in the background the sound of it's actually a bulldozer across the road from me on the other property across from my house. And so if there's background noise, that's what that's coming from. But yeah, we noticed the birds, and I said, oh, we need to go back to feeding the birds again, because this time of year it's great to feed the birds. They're all kind of neat little birds that are in this region. And so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put out some bird seed for them. This is the brand that I'm using. It's empty now, so today I will be going shopping, and I will probably pick up another bag. But this is universal blend for small birds, and you know, it can be for whether they are you know, domesticated birds or wild birds. Okay, so this is the bird seed that's left, and I'm going to scatter it here on the top of the fence at my house. So I need to try to get I don't want this bag to blow away and put trash everywhere. But so I'm going to try to hold my camera and scatter the seeds. Okay, so I had a friend in another country that's in Germany, and he was asking about how was the weather here, because the weather here in the United States has been pretty rough and dangerous in some parts. Okay, it got really, really cold where I live. Let's see, can I keep up? Let you see. Okay, without showing my house. Okay, and I'm gonna put this here. Yeah, I'm on here on the fence. Scatter the seeds. Okay, all right. And I'm walking, you can see me walking here, and put a little bit of seeds up here. Okay. All right, so I'm going to walk down here. Okay. Walk and put some more on this side on the fence. The fence does not go entirely around my house, only a portion of the fence. This is just part of it. It's just an ornamental fence and stuff. So I'm trying to scatter all this here. So can I squeeze through? See some trash down. I got to get that up. Lately, we're getting a lot of littering in this area. This is a suburban area, but we have some people coming in, and sometimes it's just a garbage truck. Okay, but yeah, there's the seed. I have some left over. Okay, so I'm going to stop it here, and then I'm going to go over on the other side of the fence. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm over on the other side. I'm going to scatter some seeds, rest of the seeds over here, if you can see me scattering them, for the birds to get here in here. Okay, and put some over here by my mom's rosemary bush. Okay, they like to come over here. Yeah, there it is. So, all right, so got the seeds scattered, and so hopefully the birds will come and get the seeds. And I'm going to go over on a little bit briefly on the side porch of my house and give you a little bit of a view onto the road. So I'll be right. Okay, I'm on the side porch of my house. I'm just going to give you a view without showing my neighbor's house. Okay, so you don't know my location. I'll let you see the traffic go by. Yeah, so my aunt that I mentioned in a previous video, not the last one, but the one before my last video on the Theodosian women, her funeral was last Thursday, so we attended that. And you know, it was expected. So, you know, the older you get, I was listening to someone on YouTube today, and he was talking about, you know, the older you get, you realize how short life is, and, you know, people just start dying around you. So, and that's true. That's a fact. I'm 60 years old. So a lot of people, you know, they're just, they're passing on. Yeah, this is the back part of my yard. So, of our yard. But yeah, so I live in a suburb outside of a small southern city in the southern part of the U.S. I mentioned my hometown earlier on, and yeah. So it's a beautiful day today. It's cold, but it's not as cold as it was over the weekend. The really painfully cold weather came in Thursday night. There were high winds, and then by Thursday morning, it was sub-freezing temperatures. And this went on for several days. And now the weather has gone back to much more normal weather, the temperatures. But yeah, I just wanted to show you, my mother is a bird watcher, and so am I. We love birds. I just love birds, but I don't have as much time to watch them as she does. But we enjoyed bird watching, and my dad did when he was alive. We used to have bird feeders out, but the problem, we couldn't keep them out after many years, because what would happen is the squirrels would come and take the seeds. And we just didn't have the will to go and put up anything to try to keep them away. So what we do now, we just scatter them, because if you put out too much, if there are squirrels around, they're going to just steal the seeds from the birds. So they like them as well. So I'm going to end here. Just a quick little video, just to show you a little bit of nature out here where I live. I had planned to do another video on another topic outside, but that's going to be later, and I'm not going to talk about the topic. I prefer for it to be a surprise. So, but yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this little brief clip of just me putting some birds out and looking out at the road. The road goes past my house. This is a community road, so there are no businesses here except for at the end of the road on the highway. There are like shopping centers and stuff, but this is a community road with only houses, neighborhoods, public school. There are some condominiums a little bit down the road, and there are different economic levels of neighborhoods here. You have on this road from poor people to people that are pretty affluent. My neighborhood is just what they call middle class. Yeah, and mostly older people live out here now. Many of the people that live out here, they were here, a number of them were here from my childhood. So I grew up out here, and I've lived most of my days in this area, except for when I was working abroad and going to school and doing some other things. So I hope you enjoyed my video. Just a little brief, very little brief look at feeding the birds and looking out on the road, the view from on the side of my house from the side porch. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time.